Could we be witnessing the early signs of a major fracture within the Labour government? The political landscape is abuzz with speculation as whispers of potential resignations gain momentum. At the centre of this unfolding drama is Rachel Reeves, who finds herself on shaky ground as Chancellor following a cascade of controversies that have seriously dented her credibility. The alarm bells began ringing when Reeves abruptly vanished from public life. For over 6 days, she has been absent from social media, further fueling rumours that her resignation might be imminent. What has pushed her to this brink? A damning revelation has emerged about Reeves misrepresenting her professional background. While she has long claimed to have worked as an economist for the Bank of Scotland, it has come to light that her actual role was in retail banking at Halifax. This glaring inconsistency undermines her credibility as an economist, a claim central to her political persona. The controversy doesn't stop there. The misrepresentation reportedly extends beyond her LinkedIn profile and CV. Alarmingly, Reeves is said to have listed economist as her occupation on official legal documents. This escalates the matter from a case of exaggeration to one with potentially serious legal implications. Treasury officials are scrambling to contain the fallout, but their efforts have been disjointed. Government ministers have either issued vague, evasive responses or outright refused to comment, creating a perception of disarray within the administration. The Prime Minister is now facing an unenviable dilemma. Should he sack Reeves to restore some semblance of stability, or risk further eroding his authority by keeping her in her role? While the Westminster system has historically allowed disgraced ministers to rehabilitate their careers after a stint on the backbenches, the gravity of this situation makes a comeback for Reeves seem increasingly unlikely. Her position as Chancellor appears untenable, and many believe her departure is not a question of if, but when. The timing of this scandal couldn't be worse. The government is already under intense scrutiny over its handling of the economy. Inflation continues to rise, and critics argue that Reeves has failed to present a coherent plan to address the cost of living crisis. Her perceived lack of experience and competence has only amplified calls for her resignation. Opposition parties are seizing this opportunity to intensify their attacks, further eroding public trust in the government and deepening the sense of political instability. The potential fallout from Reeves's predicament could be far-reaching. Removing her from the Treasury might mitigate some of the immediate damage, but it would inevitably necessitate a cabinet reshuffle, an exercise fraught with risks of its own. Conversely, retaining her in the position could prolong the controversy, alienate voters, and sow dissent within the Prime Minister's own ranks. Either way, this episode underscores broader issues plaguing the government, including questions of accountability, transparency, and the qualifications of key officials. With the pressure mounting, it seems unlikely that Reeves will weather this storm. Her reputation has been severely tarnished, and her continued presence in the cabinet risks becoming a liability for the government as a whole. The scandal shows no signs of abating, leaving one pressing question: how soon will Reeves resign, and will her departure be enough to contain the political damage? Meanwhile, in a separate but equally dramatic development, Elon Musk has clashed with British MPs over his social media platform X and its alleged role in spreading disinformation during the summer riots. The UK Parliament's latest inquiry into harmful online content is targeting major tech figures, with Labour MP Chancellor calling on Musk to testify. She has accused Musk of enabling the dissemination of pure disinformation and wants to interrogate him about his company's approach to freedom of expression. However, Musk is not taking this lightly. He issued a scathing response, warning MPs that they could be summoned to the United States to account for their own alleged censorship efforts. The billionaire's reaction was sparked by a post from Malaysian political commentator Ian Miles Cheong, who described the invitation as a trap, suggesting that MPs might detain Musk at the UK border, seize his devices, and potentially charge him under counter-terrorism laws. Onwurah, undeterred, defended her position, claiming she wants to reconcile Musk's advocacy for free speech with what she sees as his platform's role in amplifying misleading and harmful content. She also took a jab at Musk's absence from Labour's investment summit in October, where he reportedly declined to attend due to Britain's legal policies regarding social media offences. Musk's response was characteristically combative. Just days earlier, he accused the UK of going full Stalin in its approach to protests, further escalating tensions. Downing Street has chosen not to engage directly with Musk's remarks, with a spokesperson diplomatically refusing to comment on individual statements. However, the controversy has opened a broader debate about the UK's stance on free speech and its relationship with influential tech leaders like Musk. Interestingly, Nigel Farage, the former leader of the Brexit Party, has positioned himself as a potential mediator between the UK and figures like Musk. Peter Mandelson, a senior Labour figure, suggested that Farage could act as a bridge to both Musk and former US President Donald Trump, urging the UK to put pride aside and engage with such influential players. Farage, for his part, has hinted at his willingness to take on this role, adding another layer of intrigue to an already charged political climate. What are your thoughts on these unfolding developments? Do you believe Rachel Reeves will step down as Chancellor? As always, feel free to share your thoughts on these important topics in the comments below. And if you haven't already, you're welcome to like this video and subscribe to our channel to stay informed on important issues. Thank you for joining us today, and see you in the next video.